Thursday Night Baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Miami Marlins and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball starts now. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Miami, second baseman, number 9.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. In is Christian Yelich, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. In to score the runner from third. And he's safe. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Anthony Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Oh, coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Lays off 1-0. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Brian Dozier. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that misses ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
2-0 now. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Rosario has it, and it's a quick out, number one. In now is John Jay, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a 250 batting average for the season. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, when you're hitting with two strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Ready now, Tyler Moore.
Hitter, Tyler Moore.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. And that retires the side. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Joe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Kenny Vargas. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he lays off there, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners on first with one down. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To Gordon for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Standing in, Derek Dietrich. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200.
Derek Dietrich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Gene Segura.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Rosario over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Buxton is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Barrios is there for it. And the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Polanco.
Line drive to center field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Catcher.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Byron Buxton now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Jay is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher. JT
into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul, strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Skied into very shallow right. Rosario is there. 1 out. Ready for another chance. John Jay comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Hitter, Tyler Moore.
First delivery to him on the way. Tyler Moore is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate, and he's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example. The first pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Twins, right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Right field. Jay has a read on it. 1 down. At the plate, Max Kepler hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Max Kepler goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Brian Dozier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Stepping up now, Joe Mauer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Third baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Gordon.
Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Dietrich is over, and he puts it away for the first down. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And he misses again, 2-0. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Kepler's there for it. 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And another foul ball. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Eddie Rosario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He'll lead it off here as we begin.
Catcher, JT.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out. In now is John Jay. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Polanco into shallow left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Tyler Moore. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman, Ryan.
Into the windup
Dozier.
And the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Skied into straightaway right. Jay has a read on it. 1 away. So here's Joe Mauer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Mauer.
Lifted in the air to center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Miguel.
Number 71 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 71.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. In now, Derek Dietrich. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Derek Dietrich.
Fouled straight back. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Sano is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. In is Christian Yelich. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Christian Yelich.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Two one, here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he got him swinging. Jorge Polanco is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jason Castro is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Jason Castro becomes out number 2 this inning. Byron Buxton is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Now pitching for Miami.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Eduardo Escobar will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that very well may be the direct result of having to worry about a fast man at first. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Buxton is on his way home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-1 game. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Robbie Grossman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 36, Robbie Grossman.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Randy Rosario enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
This change for the Twins. Now playing right field, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton moves over. 1 out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
JT Realmuto.
Fernando Romero enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Fernando Romero.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. In now is John Jay. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
John Jay.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. John Jay goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off. Here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Kyle Barraclough is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Pitching for the Marlins, number 46, Kyle Barraclough.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, this offense finds himself struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Up next for the Twins.
Digging in, Joe Mauer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Into the box, Kenny Vargas. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Those first two pitches were pretty good pitches.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna, and it's gone. Stepping up now, Miguel Sano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins will put an end to their 3 games.